Hello, let's talk today about this REOLINK camera. That's RLC-510. It's a network camera. So as you can see, there's a lens here in the middle and some LEDs around the camera. So it's a dark night mode. When you can enable the dark night mode, okay? The camera can sense it when it's dark and turn the LED on. So it's pretty good. As you can see, this camera has a slot here for microSD card. There's a mount. You can install the camera and adjust the mount. So it's pretty easy to install. You just need 3 screws here. Install the camera in place. And here there's a way you can pass the cable. And you're good to go. Talking about cable, we have here these 3 connections. Here is for the UTP cable, the network cable. Here is for power supply if you want to use a power supply. And here just a button you can turn on and off the camera. Most of the time you're gonna use just this cable here. That's the connection for the UTP cable. Then you connect to our NVR or to a PoA switch. You can power the camera. Just like I have here, I have a NVR. Let me just show you. It's also a REOLINK NVR. So here we go. I have a mouse already connected to the NVR. Here in the ports, you see that I have a connection for a mouse. It's a USB connection. Here I have audio out. If I want to connect audio as well, connection to power, I have a power supply connected to it. On off button, VGA port, HDMI, which I'm using right now with my monitor. eSATA, you can connect extra hard drive, external hard drive. LAN port, you can connect to your router. And here are the ports you can connect to your camera, up to 8 camera. Let me connect the camera here in the first port. So I need to get a cable. I have here a small UTP cable just for testing. Of course, you're gonna use a longer cable for your connection with your camera when you install your camera. So here, just need to connect to this connector here. Here we go. And then let me just connect here to the NVR. I'm gonna use the first port. And here you go. Now the NVR is going to power the camera on. You see, there's an LED indicating here that's powering the camera on. And you need to wait like for about 40 seconds so you can see the camera in the NVR interface, right? Let me just take a look here in the NVR interface. So that's the one. Okay, I have a mouse here that can control the screen. And basically at first you don't see any camera here. So you have the layout. You can see different cameras. Let's say, for example, 4 cameras at the same time. You have here the matrix for 4 cameras, 9 cameras, how many cameras you are having connected here, right? So what I have to do is go to settings, and here have channel and the space here for 8 cameras. You're gonna need to turn on the auto add. So the NVR is going to look for the camera. You see it found the cameras already. So here we go. Camera's here connected and working. And then now I can go to the main screen and I see the camera, okay? Here we go, just changing the camera orientation. Double click here and we can see it, okay? So it's basically working pretty fine. And as you can see, there's a REOLINK logo, date and time, here camera's name, and also the indication here with that's a 5 megapixel camera, motion detection. Sometimes you see that something's moving in front of the camera. You see, it detects, it lets you know, and it can record everything on this recorder just using motion detection. Okay, so it works pretty good. Let me just come back here to the menu so we can see the camera. From the NVR interface, we see the camera. Here we go, camera number 1. Here's the name, model, IP, resolution that the camera is using, the frame rate. You have the stream, main stream, and substream. Main stream you can use to record with high quality, like high resolution, frame rate, maximum bit rate, and substream with the lower resolution, frame rate, and maximum bit rate as well. So you can see from a cell phone, okay? Here's display. You can change the bottom right, top left, top right. So basically you're changing here the camera name's position. You can put whatever you want. Watermark, you can remove the watermark from here. Flip the display, screen mirroring. Detection, you can adjust the motion detection sensitivity from low to medium or high. Audio and light, you can record audio, and here the infrared, it's an auto. So if I turn off the lights, I can see in the dark, for example. Okay, so You can also see this camera from a web browser if you want to. Most of the time, you're gonna use this interface to just get into the camera and change the configuration if you want to, okay? So pretty easy. Let me just now take a look here on the IR. I'm just leave the camera here that way, and I'm gonna kill some lights, all right? So you can see in the dark. So here we go. All right, I just turned off the lights. As you can see, the camera adjusts itself to see in the dark. So here I can see myself. Let me just change a little bit the position here. And here we go. We have the camera working in the dark. It's pretty good. As you can see the image, the quality is really, really good in the dark. Let's see the infrared. You have some kind of adjustment. When I move my hand close to the camera, I can see my hand. Let's say somebody has the face in front of the camera. You can see the face. That's good because you don't want to see the background. You want to see what's in front of the camera. If somebody moves in front of the camera. When I move my hand away, you see the infrared adjusts itself, which is pretty good, okay, on this camera. So as you see everything good in the dark. It's working. Okay, so that's the REOLINK RLC-510, 510A. Okay, I bought it on Amazon. It's a pretty good product and I recommend it.